Going on YouTube. So today, beautiful day today. My God, we're like the beginning of October, and it feels like July weather. But I'm not complaining. All right, so today I'm gonna do a quick review of my personal daily driver. This is a 2015 Nissan Altima 3.5 SL. So I purchased this car back in April of 2017. So I had this car roughly around maybe 7 months now. So this will be a quick, 7 months review, what I like, what I dislike about the car, some of the options that came with it. Obviously this is the 3.5 SL, and this pretty much is fully loaded. The only thing that I don't know why the person who purchased this car, the only thing that this car is missing is the rear wing. And believe me, it took me forever to try to find one with a rear wing. And I was looking for something that had low mileage. So a lot of the other ones that had the wing on the back of it, the mileage was pretty high. It was like it wasn't like a 5,000 mile difference. It was like 25,000 miles. I purchased this car with 25,000 miles. It has about 40,000 miles on it right now. So I wasn't looking for something that had that was high mileage, that had a lot of miles on it, because I drive a lot. I put about almost 60 to 70 miles per day on my car. So I was looking for something that had low mileage. So let's start off with the front. As you can see, that the front is, I could say that it's decently aggressive. Nothing over the top. It is a 4-door family sedan. You have this chrome grille that goes around with the black accent in the middle. Then you have that huge Nissan logo. This does come standard with HID headlamps, and also you have your fog lights. And this one is actually at night lights up pretty nice, because between the headlights, the parking lights, and the fog lights, everything light up. At night, it looks pretty good. This also comes standard with your 5-spoke 18-inch aluminum rims. The only downfall about this car is the suspension, but we'll get into that a little bit later. This color is called Java. This color was not the color I was originally looking for. I won't say hate, but it wouldn't have been a color that I would have chose. Obviously, as a used car, didn't have too much options out there. So when I saw this color, I pretty much try to ask everybody, how did you like it? And a lot of people like, oh, it's kind of, it's like a grown-up color. But whatever, it is what it is. It grew on me. I actually fell in love with the color now. You can't even tell when the car is dirty or not. It's easy to wash. You can't see any swirl marks in it. So yeah, definitely the color really grew on me. So going around the side of the car, you have that same chrome accent going around the doors. Got on the door handles, and it's not bad. It's not like overly aggressive with chrome all through the car. You have your turn signals. I mean, overall, it's a decent car. It's a fun car to drive. Horsepower, it's for the size of the car, it's definitely feels good. It's definitely quick. More chrome accent going around, and the Altima decals and the Nissan and the 3.5 SL is all in chrome. Tail lights, and this is equipped with the dual exhaust. You have your parking sensors, and then you have your backup camera. So these are some of the features that come standard with the 3.5 SL. And these are a bunch of the features that I was actually looking for. Let's take a look under the hood. Under here we have your Nissan 3.5 V6 engine. This is pushing out about 270 horsepower, and I think roughly about 251 foot-pounds of torque. It's a pretty quick car. You know, it definitely gets up. I have no issues with this car going in and out of traffic, merging onto the highway, coming up to, you know, whatever speed that the highway is already traveling at, 60, 70 miles an hour. This car has the power, and that's not even in sport mode. That's just regular. That's just regular mode. When you put it in sport mode, it definitely, you know, changes the RPM bands, and the car just pretty moves off really quick. It does have a tad bit of torque steer, which I was kind of surprised that it would have torque steer in this car, but I'm thinking maybe it's the tires that I have on here now. They put some BS tires in the car, so it's not the stock tires, and I plan to change the tires. I want to see how they handle in the snow. Obviously, if I don't have to spend money on tires, I'm not going to. So I just want to see how it handles in the snow. It is a front wheel drive, obviously. It's a Nissan Altima. So coming up to the door, with the key fob in my pocket, the way you open the door, you have this little button here that you press to unlock and lock the vehicle. This is not your smart key access where, you know, you can put your hand and the door would open automatically. So you do have to press that once to open it, and then to close it, press it once, and you hear it chime twice. Open. All right. So stepping inside, close the door. So stepping inside, I have to just talk about the seats. These seats are so comfortable. You know, like, it's amazing that Nissan, you know, put so much time and so much luxury into this car. You know, I was surprised when I first looked in here. I was like, wow, you know, Altima's definitely stepped up with the top of the line model. You know, you get some nice features in here. So going around the car, you have your, you know, those little I want to say like painted chrome plastic features, which is pretty nice. It's decent, you know. Then you have that the wood grain going around, and this is the tan interior. So this was another pet peeve of mine. I hate tan interior, but obviously this one grew on me because the tan and the black together, it looks really good. This one comes standard with the push start ignition. So all you have to do is put your foot on the brakes, press it, the car starts right up. And the one feature that I actually really loved about this car that's kind of sold me was the auto start. So the auto start comes standard with, I believe, the SV and the SL models, and that was one of the features that I actually really love. And I always wanted auto start in my previous cars, but I just never got around to installing it. So I was really happy that it came with this. And also this comes with the intelligent climate control. So basically, if you start the car in the morning and if it's cold outside, the climate will automatically change to hot. If it's cold, it's change to hot. If it's warm outside, the AC automatically comes on. So that's actually a really nice feature that I love about this car. Coming to the middle section here, these tachometers are so nice. You know, they're real big, you know, easy to see. They light up. They almost remind me of the Lexus. Yeah, that's one of the cars we also owned. It's just nice and bright. And then right in the middle of the tachometers, you have it's like a little menu screen. And just press this button to go through all the different menus. So you have so right here you have your warnings. So the warnings is basically if you're close to oil changes or there's anything mechanically wrong with the car, it would tell you right here in the middle of that screen. And this screen is for your settings. So basically how you want to, you know, set the car up to your likings. This, I don't know why they put this in here. It doesn't make any sense. It's just the picture of the car in a lane, and that's it. It doesn't, when you're driving, it doesn't move to the right, it doesn't move to the left. It's not like a lane departure or anything like that. Right underneath that picture, that is the lane departure. And this car comes equipped with, I'll go into that a little bit later. You got your tire pressure gauges. You have your gas mileage. This is for the audio, and you have a compass. And back to your warnings. So overall, you know, right in this middle section is really nice. Moving forward to the steering wheel. Steering wheel is a nice size steering wheel, but the width of it definitely could be, you know, a little bit thicker. You know, I feel it is an Altima, so I guess they didn't want to go too crazy. For the person that's really buying this car, they're not thinking about thickness of steering wheels. But you know, me personally, I would love a thicker steering wheel. Going right into the middle of the steering wheel, you have your controllers for your audio, and this is also, this controller here is for everything that's in the middle of that screen. You have your cruise control controllers, and also you have, this is for your telephone. You have your telephone set up. Going on to the side of the door, you have your hard plastic, and then going into the middle, you have leather, soft leather, so it's real comfortable here. You know, little chrome accents here. Automatic driver and passenger windows. The back is not fully automatic, it's only automatic going down, and you have to hold it to go back up. Pockets, you know, the side pockets are pretty decent size. You have a little section here for a water bottle. So coming to the center section of the screen, you have your, this is the 7-inch display, which touchscreen actually, which I really like. It's pretty nice, and it's definitely responsive. And I was kind of happy in seeing how responsive it will be. I thought it was going to be all slow and, you know, take its time to move to the next section. But overall, it's actually pretty nice. Going to the maps, and you know, you pretty much have a nice map display. And this also has the backup camera. So you have a backup camera, and obviously you turn the steering wheel with your backup lines. All right. And then the MOD stands for moving object display. Moving object detection. So if I'm backing up and anything that runs across the car, behind the car, it would automatically start beeping. And you could change the look of the camera. I actually like it on the wide look. Put it back into park. So overall, it's, you know, pretty nice center stack. You have your dual climate controllers. Your 2 cup holders, pretty decent sized cup holders. And over here I have a nice little storage space. I have my USB cable, and I also have an aux cable there. I have a 12V adapter right there. Keep my sunglasses down there. And just looking towards the back of the car. Overall, you know, it's definitely spacious. I fit 3 kids in the back of here, no problem. Kids are comfortable. Again, you know, these front seats and the back and the rear seats are extremely comfortable. Take a look inside the trunk. Turn this thing off, wasting gas. And while we're on gas mileage, so between the amount of miles I travel a day was about almost 65, I want to say about 70 miles a day. I'm averaging about, and it's all highway miles, so obviously I'm going to average better gas on the highway. I'm averaging about maybe 20, I want to say about 26, 28 miles per gallon, which is not bad, you know. And I do tend to average about what, 80, between 75, 80 miles, 85 miles an hour on the highway. No speeding out there. So let's take a look at the trunk, and then we come back and finish up on the inside. So just pop the trunk. So sorry for the mess, but this trunk is a pretty decent sized trunk. It's a 60-40 split. I've carried 2 of my 15-inch speakers to DJ a few parties, and it fit. I still have to use the inside, the interior, the back seats for additional room, but it definitely, you know, it got the job done. It's all right. Definitely seemed bigger. So just to go over a few of the other options that this car comes with. Standard, this comes with the heated steering wheel, which is the best thing that you can have for the winter, is a heated steering wheel. Also comes with heated front seats for the passenger and the driver. Like I said, man, overall it's a decent car, fun to drive. Standard with the moonroof. And this also comes equipped with your lane departure, and also your blind spot warning too. So a lot of features that come standard in this car. And you have your blind spot warners, so right here, pretty much anything that's, if it detects something that's in your blind spot, it lights up a nice amber yellow. Does come standard with the Bose system. And glove compartment, pretty roomy. It's definitely a lot of room in this glove compartment. You could fit your life in there. Come into the center. Oh, look at that money. So you have two choices right here. You have the top. That's pretty, you can hold a good amount of stuff in there. And oh look, and a deeper storage compartment underneath, which is pretty big. So storage wise, this car is actually no problem with storage. You know, you could fit a lot of little knickknacks in here. Little coins could go in here, which I never usually use. Usually put my phone right there. Again, decent size cup holders. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this this 2015 Nissan 3.5 SL. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. You know, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think, and I guess that'll be all for today.